Now let's talk about Harry's likability. This one is tricky because while he's the protagonist of the series, he's not universally loved by all fans. Some see him as brave and selfless, while others find him moody and reckless. So let's break it down. First, let's talk about why people like Harry. He's an underdog from the start. He grows up in an abusive household, completely unaware of his true identity, and then suddenly learns he's a wizard, and the most famous one of that. But instead of letting that fame go to his head, he remains humble. He never seeks attention for his accomplishments. In fact, he actively tries to avoid it. In Sorcerer's Stone, he doesn't brag about stopping Voldemort. In Chamber of Secrets, he's uncomfortable with everyone calling him the heir of Slytherin. And in Goblet of Fire, he doesn't even want to compete in the Triwizard Tournament. These moments make him easy to root for, because he never asks for the spotlight. It's always forced on him. Another reason people connect with Harry is his loyalty. He fiercely protects his friends, standing up for Ron and Hermione whenever they're in trouble. One of the best examples of this is in Prisoner of Azkaban, when he threatens to curse Malfoy for insulting Hermione. His friendship feels real because they aren't perfect. He argues with Ron multiple times throughout the series, but those fights make their bond stronger. His flaws make him relatable, and his loyalty makes him admirable. But now let's talk about why some people don't like Harry. As the series goes on, he becomes moodier, especially in the Order of the Phoenix. His anger at being left out of the fight against Voldemort makes him lash out at his friends, and while his reaction is understandable, it rubs some readers the wrong way. It's one of the most divisive aspects of his character. Some see it as realistic teenager frustration, while others think he's too whiny. Voldemort killed my parents. The reality is, Harry's been dealing with his trauma his whole life. He's lost his parents, faced Voldemort multiple times, and completely feels like he's being used by the adults around him. His anger isn't random. It's the result of years of stress. Still, doesn't make it any easier for fans to prefer protagonists with a more upbeat personality. Another issue some fans have is that Harry can be reckless. He often jumps into danger without thinking things through. The best example of this is, again, in Order of the Phoenix, when he rushes to the Department of Mysteries without verifying if Sirius is actually in danger. His impulsiveness gets his godfather killed, which is frustrating for readers who want him to be more careful. But at the same time, that recklessness is part of what makes him feel real. He's not a perfect hero. He makes mistakes and he learns from them. So where does he land on the likability scale? He's a great protagonist with strong values, but his flaws, his temper, his impulsiveness, and his occasional moodiness can make him frustrating for some fans. But overall, his loyalty, humility, and determination make him easy to root for. I'm giving him a 4 out of 5. Not the most universally beloved character, but still a hero that many fans deeply connect with.